Who, in your opinion, has been underrated this year? Who do you have that, in your opinion, has been underrated?
I got a lot of players.
I got a
First and
lot of players too.
foremost, Ben Matherin. Ben Matherin has been an underrated player this year. Last year, he was averaging about 14, 15 points per game. He's jumped that all the way up to 19, 20. Um, and then he's shooting 50% from the field goal, and he's shooting 46 from three. So he's been playing really good for them. He's been
Yeah,
playing really good. I like that's the person I buy stock into. Ben Matherin. He's been, you can say he's been the Pacers' low key most consistent player this season.
I agree.
Another player that I got, Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley has been low key good for the Pistons. He brought that shooting over that they needed. Um, he brought defense, which was what they needed, and right now he's been on a hot streak shooting wise from three. I mean, he's shooting 37% from three, but it's just him being out there as a threat, as a shooter, has been helping the Pistons a lot. Then I got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield last year was averaging 12 points, and I think his career average is like 15, and this year he's averaging 17, so he's having a career year with the
Mhm.
Warriors. I think he's been very underrated this year. And then I got Amin Thompson.
I
Amin
forgot
Thompson,
about him.
like I said earlier, Amin Thompson, his numbers look the same almost as last year, but if you watch him on the court, he's playing very, very well. And part of that is due to his rebounding. He's been rebounding, pushing on the break. He's athletic, nice handle. He's shooting the ball more, and his shot looks a little smoother. Um, then I got Dyson Daniels. We talked about Dyson Daniels earlier. Dyson Daniels, great defensively. Bro, Dyson Daniels is averaging almost 4 steals a game, bro. He's averaging
That's
3.6
great.
steals a game,
I
bro.
don't think, who would have thought he'd be averaging all of it, 4 steals a game, almost
Nobody.
4 steals.
Nobody. Nobody. Because when he was with the Pelicans, like you saw his potential. You saw that
Mhm.
he was good defensively, but you didn't know what he was going to do offensively. Then he got traded to the Nuggets. I mean, not the Nuggets, the Hawks, and he put in work in the offseason. His shot looks way better than what it did in the past. Now I think he's shooting at least like I think like 3 to 4 threes a game, bro. He's not connecting on a lot. I think he's only hitting like one, but at least he's shooting. He's actually attempting threes now, and part of that can be this big jump in scoring that he's had, because I think he had averaged like five, and now he's the year before, and now he's averaging like 14 or 15. So that big jump is also due to minutes, but he's been playing really good, bro. And I don't think he's been talked about enough this season. Uh, Brandon Boston. Brandon Boston has been underrated. He was with the Clippers for a minute. The Clippers really didn't believe in him, and they traded him. And now he's with the Pelicans, and he got a chance to, an opportunity to play ball, and he's been playing really good since Zion's been injured. He's been averaging 15, 5, and 5. Like that's good. That's good. That's a good that's a good bench player. I don't know if he's gonna start for them because they still got Herb Jones in them, but
Mhm.
he's been underrated for the Pelicans as well.
That's all the players you got.
And that's all I got.
All right, so you said Ben Mathurin. I did have Ben Mathurin on mine. I thought Ben Mathurin, basically ever since, even when he was on the bench in the starting lineup, I thought he was. I thought he'd been playing. I think he's been playing really good in that starting lineup. What was that game against the Knicks? And he dropped 35 points. I think the man is a certified bucket. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he a shot chucker, but he a bucket. He don't look to pass because I saw him go on a on a 1v3 and he gonna score, but that's what he been doing all year. Just been scoring. That's what they've been missing. So yeah, I had Ben Mather not gonna talk too much because you talked about him, and the same with Dyson Daniels. I did not expect him to average give me almost 4 steals a game. That's amazing. And honestly, so far, Dyson Daniels has been amazing for the Hawks, man. That's why they traded for him. And so far, the Hawks probably won the trade as of right now in the 10 games because DeJounte been hurt.
He's been hurt. Yeah.
So you can say the Hawks have won the trade because Dyson Daniels, he been hooping. He been hooping. But the players that I got RJ Barrett. I think RJ Barrett has had an underrated season so far. I think he's been playing real good for the Raptors. And the thing is, his assists has gone up. He's averaging 6 assists per game, and that's because Scotty's hurt and Quickly been out. But he's been a decision maker so far. I think RJ Barrett has been really good for the Raptors, even though they're not good. I think he's been playing, at least himself. I think he's been playing good. And another guy I think you forgot, because I sure forgot about Amen Thompson. I ain't gonna lie. Grady Dick. I think Grady Dick been playing.
Yeah.
He's been hooping.
He's dropped 2 30 balls so far this season, right?
I think so. Let me look.
Yeah, I think he's dropped at least like 2 30 balls this season.
Grady Dick is averaging 20 points. I didn't expect this.
Nobody. I mean, granted, most Scotty's hurt, Quickly's hurt, so somebody has to step up.
But did you think he was gonna average 20 though? Even did you think he was gonna average 20 though, even though they was hurt? I thought he would at least give me maybe 12.
I was gonna say like 12 or 13.
Like 12 points. Man, averaging 20 points. And he's been playing good. He's shooting 37% from the three. And like Francisco just said, he got him as most improved. I don't have a problem with that, but we'll get into our picks later so far who we think will win. But I ain't got no problem with Grady Dick as most improved. He has been hooping. And I think nobody is looking at them because it is the Raptors and they're not a good team. But Grady Dick, because I think it was the other day against the Mavericks, not the Mavericks, the Bucks. He scored like 60 points straight. And he had 32 points against the Bucks.
Okay. But
man, like you say, he had 30. Yeah, he had 31 against the Lakers in that loss. So yeah, he had 2 30-point games. No, 3. He had 3 against the Hornets. So he had 3 30-point games so far this year.
Okay. Yeah,
another name I got. I got Cam Johnson. I think Cam Johnson has been playing good so far with his role. I know Cam Thomas is like their best player and best scorer, but I think when Cam Johnson gets the ball, he's been more of like a 3-and-D though. Honestly, he's been more just in the corner shoot. But when he gets the ball, he's been shooting. And I think Cam Johnson has been slept on. And, I got him on fantasy, so I'd be watching him. But I think Cam Johnson has been playing some good ball on the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets in whole, they've been competitive at least. They at least been competitive. I don't know if they want to get Cooper or not, but they've been hooping. And Cam Johnson has been hooping. Now, another guy, Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder has been hooping.
Yeah. He's been a bright spot for them. He's
averaging 19.6 assists. I know this ain't gonna last, but 47% from the 3-point line. I think Dennis Schroeder has been really good so far for the Nets. I didn't expect him to basically be like their second best player. I thought he would give me, but Dennis Schroeder, he always been a good player though. He's always been a good player. I thought he'd probably give me like 13 points per game, but he basically averaging 20 points along with Cam Thomas. So I think Dennis Schroeder, I think he's been underrated too, but since it's the Nets, nobody's really going to pay attention to them. Another dude, my guy, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves been hooping. He been hooping. And it's the Lakers, so, some people see it, but if you look, Austin Reeves been their third best player, man, and their second best decision maker.
Hey, these white players are starting to make a comeback, bro. It's been a lot of good white players coming out recently, and there's some more coming out in next year's draft.
Hey, man, Tyler Hero, Austin Reeves, Grady Dick. Who else? I don't know. Oh, I don't count Luka. I don't count them. I don't.
But yeah, like the coming out of college, you got Cooper, and then this dude on his team named Knipple. His last name's Knipple. He's good.
I want to talk about Cooper Flag later on, but for now we'll stick with this. But yes, Austin Reeves averaging 18, 4, and 5, 48% from field. That game against the Sixers, man, he couldn't miss. He was shooting hella threes against the Sixers that game, man. Austin Reeves, I think he's been underrated. And yes, and another Caucasian guy, white boy, Christian Braun. Christian Braun he's been amazing so far in the starting lineup. Is he given like somewhat a KCP? No, but low key, I think he's playing better than KCP. Not this season. I'm talking about when he was with the Nuggets. At least last year, not the year when they won a championship, but last year. I think Christian Braun has been playing better than KCP that year. Christian Braun is getting in transition. He's hitting his threes. He's rebounding decent for a guard. I think Christian Braun has been hooping, man. I think he's been playing good for Nuggets, and he one of the reasons why the Nuggets are back to being somewhat of a powerhouse so far. I think he's one of the reasons, and I think you got to give him credit. And the last dude I got, Derek White. The Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum get off the love, but people sleeping on Derek White, man. Derek White, he basically almost averaging 20 points too. And he's, in my opinion, he's the best shot blocking guard in the NBA. So he's giving you the defense and the offense too. And he ain't never gonna get that. He ain't never gonna get the praise from everybody else because of the Celtics, but he deserves some love. Derek White deserves some love. Like you said, shiny ball head. He deserves some love. Man. He deserves some love.
Hey, whole time, Derek White look like Saitama, bro. He look like Saitama, bro. If y'all don't know who Saitama is, look up One Punch Man.
Oh, I don't watch that.
You'll see him. Look him up. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't watch that, man. But Francisco said Thunder top seed, Lakers top 4 seed, LaMelo man, a hooper and hot take. But the Mavs don't make the playoffs. What do you think? Before you say anything, let me go. Grady Dick is MIP and Christian Braun is my guy. What do you think about that?
Francisco, slow your roll, Francisco. Slow your roll, dog. Slow your roll, dog. The Mavs are definitely making the playoffs, bro. Ain't no way Luka and Kyrie is gonna miss the playoffs. They just went to the finals. I got them going back. I got them going back.
You're biased.
No, it's the truth.
You're biased. That's why.
But them not making the playoffs is crazy. That's nasty work. Only way they would not make the playoffs is if Kyrie and Luka get hurt. That's the only way.
I'm not gonna cap. Francisco, I love you, brother. But you're tweaking right now. They definitely making the playoffs. They making the playoffs, bro. They got too much talent on that team to not make the playoffs. Bro, if they don't make the playoffs, it's literally because of injuries.
The injuries.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, bro. That is literally it, bro. But I got the Mavericks are making the playoffs, bro. Mavericks making the playoffs, man. It's like, stop it. But I love you, Francisco. I love you, brother. I love you, man. All right. So that is it for our who has been underrated so far this season.